Hey Mastercoaches, Miles here, hope you're well. Look, in this video I want to talk about really what I believe is the secret to mastering coaching, the secret to getting clients, and it may not be what you think. I'm going to put my shades on because it's a little bit sunny here. I'm in Turkey as I do this video. A few weeks ago I had a call with a client and she was just kind of airing her frustration at the fact that she wasn't getting coaching clients at the rate and the speed that she thought that she should. And so I kind of dug in a little bit deeper and I kind of said to her, you know, tell me what's working, tell me what's not working. Good morning. So tell me what's working, tell me what's not working. And she said, well, you know, I've been trying to get clients, but I'm not really having any joy. And I said, okay, so the first thing that I kind of flagged up was the word trying, right? You may have heard Yoda from Star Wars talk about, you know, do or do not, there is no try. So straight away I thought energetically that was maybe holding her back. But before I kind of dug deeper into that and went all kind of woo-woo on her straight away, I said to her, tell me an area where you've mastered something. I said, tell me an area where you're really good at something, like you just know in your heart, in your being, every fiber of your being, you just know you're good at it. And she said, my recruitment job. I said, okay. And how long have you been doing that for? And she said, I've been doing that for like kind of, I think it was like 15 years or something. Maybe I got the number wrong, but it was a lot. It was a long time, right? I said, how many hours have you been doing that for? And she said, I don't know. I can't tell you. It's years, so I don't know. It's tens of thousands. I said, and how many years did it take you, or how many months did it take you to feel in every fiber of your being that you'd mastered it? And she said, well, it was probably after, and she gave this description of like, there was a certain amount of hours that she'd worked in the job where she kind of had a settling in period. She had a period where she was kind of the new kid in the workplace, and she was kind of, you know, trying to fit in and blend in, and she was copying and modeling other people, and she was trying to find her own way, but she found like she was just kind of struggling, where she was trying to be good at recruitment, right? And then she said something just clicked, and all of a sudden she just did it well, and she was the top producer, and the rest is kind of history, right? Now she's got her own recruitment firm and all this kind of stuff. She wants to add coaching to her recruitment business. And I said, okay, so how many hours was that? And she again tried to work it out. She couldn't work it out because it was a few years, but it was, you know, it was in the thousands. I said, let me give you the short answer. You may not going to like it. I said, but let me give you the short answer to why you're not, why you're struggling, why you're trying to get clients. So firstly, you're trying to get clients. I said, nobody should try to get clients, because that's like me when I was a kid, you know, I'm a teenager and I'm trying to get a girlfriend. If you're trying to get something, people can feel that get energy. It turns people off, right? I said, so the first thing you've got to do is you've got to stop trying to get clients, and you've got to start just focusing on adding value, massive value to people, and start serving them. Right? I said, you've got to drop the word trying, drop the word getting, and you've got to focus on giving and serving and loving and being, yeah? And I said, and the second thing is, here's the kind of part that you don't want to hear. You're probably going to have to coach for the same amount of hours as you did in recruitment, to the point where you got to the point in recruitment where you felt like you mastered it. So I said, how many hours of coaching have you done so far? And she was like, you could tell she knew where this conversation was going, right? She goes, oh, about 7. I've done 7 discovery calls. I said, okay, so based on what we've just been talking about, how many, if the same kind of recipe is true, that you need, you know, if you look at like Malcolm Gladwell talks about 10,000 hours to be a master of something, or you think about how long it takes to learn a language or drive a car, or play an instrument. I said, how many hours do you think it's going to take you to master coaching and have clients coming towards you, and you're not kind of trying to get clients? And she was like, ooh, a few hundred. And I went, really? She went, it's going to be thousands, isn't it? I said, yeah, it is. So that doesn't mean that you're not going to have clients in that time, but for you to really congruently feel like you're mastering it, to feel like you are really good at it, and to feel like you're not thinking about how good you are or how you're being perceived, probably it's going to be thousands, right? So using that analogy, she kind of started to get out there and started to do more coaching and started to let go of the neediness and the trying and the getting, and all of a sudden she did get a few clients, and she still hasn't got the amount of clients that she wants, but she's now not serving from a place of neediness and wanting and needing and getting and approval seeking. She's doing it because she loves it, and goes back to the reason why she got into recruitment, and goes back to the reason why she got into coaching. So I hope this video serves you. I want you to maybe put in the comments if you want to publicize it, or if you don't, you can just message me and tell me privately, or even just keep it to yourself. But at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself the question, how many coaching hours have you put in so far? How many hours have you actually done? How many discovery calls have you done? How many hours of coaching have you actually done? I can't tell you how many I've done. It's in the thousands, I can't remember, but it's a lot, right? So when I'm coaching, I'm not thinking, I'm just being. When I'm inviting people to a coaching call, I'm not inviting them because I want to get a sale. I'm inviting them because they're the kind of person I want to work with, because I like them and I know I can help, because I know that my coaching is great. And you've got to believe that about yourself, but make it about recognizing maybe that you see a person and you think, I know I can help that person, and then you help them not because you want to get sales or make money, but because that's what you do, that's what you're about. Anyway, hope this is useful. I'm going to end this one. See you next time. Peace out.